Okay, so this is our TV show we're planning called White Room. This is the introduction bit of our main character, Max. It's a close-up of his eye opening up and then zooming up, and then it's a shot of him, his face and a bit of his body.
Our next shot is of our main character, Max, just waking up from being unconscious. He's let out on the floor, and he's just noticing that he's in a completely empty room.
Okay, our next shot is of a wide shot of a POV, wide shot of our main character looking throughout the room, and then him noticing the dead body in the corner.
Our next shot is of our victim running through the door, and she's not quite sure what we're not quite sure what she's run away from yet.
Next shot is the victim holding against the door, panicking, and our main character Max trying to talk to the victim.
Okay, our next shot is Max going up to the victim and trying to warn the girl about what's happening, trying to touch her to tell her, and his hand is completely through her because
he cannot touch anyone and he cannot be seen or heard by anyone.
Yeah.
And it's not actually that, it's that he just wants to know what's going on. He's confused. Okay, our next shot is of her noticing the dead body in the corner.
It's a wide shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Our next shot is of the victim. You see the victim right in front, and in the background you can see part of the room, but mainly the killer walking up behind her.
Our next shot is of the killer holding the victim and a close-up of her scared facial expression.
And her wide eyes.
Wide eyes, apparently.
Okay, so our next shot is of the victim again and the killer has just slit her throat. And
our main character is in the background watching.
But there's going to be a lot of blood.
Well, yeah. Next shot is her laying down on the floor.
Dead. Because she had her throat slit.
Our next shot is of Max falling onto the ground in panic.
Terrified. Right, so our next shot is it's a wide shot, and Max is still up against the wall, afraid, and our killer is looking down at the dead body, which
is down the lane dead. Our next shot is another POV shot of Max looking at the killer, and the killer turning around, just with like his face blacked out.
Our next shot shows our killer walking away out of the door from the scene.
Our next shot is our main character still hard out against the wall. It's a close-up of him, just his panic.
And then the shot...
No, wait, sorry. This is also panic and him closing his eyes of what he's seen.
Our next shot begins to fade out, and it's
this shot, which is him back into a room with nothing else in there.
A large empty room.
Where there were the two dead bodies before.